So now we are going to see about conditional statement. Conditional statement means what? Conditional statement is a decision statement in C program. This allows to execute the program based on the condition we are given. Okay, and it execute the block inside that condition statement. So it will just return true or false. Okay, it will check the condition. If it is true, it will run the block of code. If it is false, it will skip that block. Okay, so don't get confused. While programming, you will understand. Theory parts you won't understand that clearly. You will, while coding, you will get understand slightly. Okay, so syntaxes, if condition. So first, we will see type of conditional statements. We have if conditional statement. Then we have if else statement. Then we have else if later. Then we have nested else nested else. So then we have switch cases. Which case we will see later, okay? Because if I give now given, it will confuse you. Okay, then we have okay. Now we will see first this. Okay, so first what we are going to see, we are going to see the if statement. Okay, okay. Now what is this if statement? Syntax for this is just if inside the bracket condition. If this gets true, if this gets true, then here body statement. See, this is the condition for if statement. Okay, so this is the condition of if statement. What is the syntax? If, then condition. If this condition is true, then only it will execute this block of code. Okay, if this condition is true, then only it will execute this block of code whatever we written inside it. Okay, so first we will see one example. For that we are going to take one integer value. How to get the input? Using scanf. We want to get right scanf. What is the formal specifier for integer? Percentage %d. Then we want to give address of the variable, right? Ampersand symbol. So there we got dn. Then what we are going to do? We are going to use if statement. If we want to give one condition, right? In this if statement, we are going to use operators like relational operator and logical operator for this checking the condition. Okay. See, if my n is less than 5, then run this block of code. That means printf n is less than 5. Okay. Right. So what will happen here? So our cursor will stand for giving the input. Now I have given 3, then it will comes to this line, right? It will check n less than 5 or not. That means our 3 is less than 5 or not. It is true, right? 3 less than 5, it is true. Then it will goes inside this block of code. And this is true, right? Now here there will be true. There will be true present, right? Our output is true for this condition. Then here now it will change this into true. And if the condition is true means it will execute this block of code. Now it will print n is less than 5. Okay. Okay. Don't get confused. We will once we get solved, we will understood. Okay. Let me run this program. So now I am going to give 3. See, n is less than 5. Okay. So this is how the if statement is working. We will just give a percentage d and we will get the n value itself. Okay. See, running the file, asking the input, I am giving 4. 4 is less than 5. See. Okay. We will see another example for if condition. Hope you understood this example. Int m. How we are going to get the input from the user scanf, right? Format specifier, then ampersand symbol represent the address, and m. Okay. Okay. Now in if condition, what we are going to give, we just if our m greater than 0, we are just going to print m is, we just give positive number. Okay. You want to give m, right? So what will happen here? If I have given the m value as 5 or anything, maybe 3, here it will check m is greater than 0 or not. That means 3 is greater than 0 or not. Yeah, it is true, right? Then it will get inside this block and it will print 3 is positive number. Okay. So let me run it. See, I have given 1. 1 is positive number. Okay. So 0 is also positive number, right? So I will give greater than or equal to 0. What it represent? If I given here 0, it will check 0 greater than equal to 0. It is not greater than, but it is equal to 0, right? So it will print at the 0 is positive number. So let me give 0 here. See, 0 is positive number. Okay. So this is how if condition is works. So what if I have given the input as -1? It will check -1 greater than or equal to 0. No, it is false. Then what will be our output? Say I have given -1. Nothing is printed. Why? What happened? Because we didn't give any statement after this block, right? We have given the statement inside this block. If the condition is only true, then this block will execute, otherwise no statement will be printed. See, if I printed here invalid number, then it will print it, right? -1 invalid number. What if I have given a valid number and it is printing invalid number? See, I have given the valid number 9. And see, 9 is a positive number and it is also printing the invalid number. Okay, understanding, right? So now here comes the else block. Okay, here comes the else block. Now we are going to see about the else block. Okay, if else. Okay, so what does it means? Syntax is else. For else, we don't need to write any condition. Okay, block of code. So what is happening here? Here we are checking the condition, right? If the condition get false, don't do anything. Just execute this else block. Okay. See, if I given here 5 greater than 8, it is false, right? It is false. It won't execute this block of code. So when this condition get false, execute this else block. If this condition fails, then execute this else block. Otherwise, this else will not execute. If this condition is true, this block will execute and this block will ignore. This condition gets fails, then only this else will execute. If this condition true, then else will not execute. Okay, so don't get confused. We will see examples. See, I have given one int n. Using scanf, I'm getting input percentage 3 ampersand symbol n. So then what I'm going to check if my n is positive or not. If my n is greater than equal to 0, because positive number starts from 0. If my n is greater than 0, this means percentage d is positive number. Okay, then here it. So what the input is not a positive number? Then else just give printf percentage d is not a positive number. Okay, so we want to give n. So what will happen here? If I given an input as 4, then it will come to this line, right? It will check n greater than equal to 0. It will check what is our n. Now our n is 4, right? So n greater than equal to 4, it will check. Yeah, true. 4 is greater than 0, right? So our output will be true. No, now this condition becomes true and it will print this statement. 4 is positive. 4 is positive number, right? Then this block will not execute because it is else block. If this condition fails, then only else will execute. Okay. What if I have given n as -1? Then it will goes to this condition. It will check -1 greater than equal to 0. No, it is false, right? -1 is less than 0. So then the condition either here the condition will get false. This condition get false, then this will not execute this block. Then straightly it will goes to the else block. And it will not check any condition, just it will print the -1 is not positive number. Okay, so let me print it. See, I have given 7. See, 7 is a positive number. Why we are getting that invalid number? because here we didn't command this program. Okay. Now we will check it for positive number. So we are given 5. See, 5 is a positive number. See, this is right. I given -1. Then the else block is executed. -1 is not a positive number. Okay. So we will just try this in another file. Okay. We will start. So as include the main. Then this is our checking the positive number program and we will run it. See, I have given 8, which is printing 8 is positive. Then again I am running. Now I have given -1. See, it is giving -1 is not a positive number. Right? Now our if block is not executing, our else block has run. Okay? So this is the if and if else condition statement. Okay? Now we have learned about the if else, right? So we will solve some problems in this if else. So for that I'm creating one new file, if else problems.c. So first as include std.io.h int main, then 0. So first, okay, first problem is we are going to find whether the given input is even or odd number. Okay, number is even or odd. Okay, so for that we want one number, right? So int n I'm going to take. So for getting the input, we want to scanf, right? Scanf %d and the address in it, right? So now then, so how we are going to check whether the number is even or odd? So for checking the even, what is the condition? If it is even, the number should be divisible by 2, right? Every even number is divisible by 2, right? So that is the condition. We have one int, that is every even number is divided by 2, right? So if our n modulus 2 equal to 0, then printf %d is a even number. Okay, then if it is not the even number, then it should be odd number, right? Then print is a odd number. So I have given machine available name. Okay. Okay, now what is happening here? So we will get one input and we are going to check whether it is even or odd. Every even number is divided by 2, right? So first I am giving mm, the number like 4, 4 I'm giving. So the program will comes to this line. It will check n modulo 2 equal to 0 or not. Okay, what is happening here? What this modulo means? See, I have told you right while teaching operator, modulo returns the remainder, right? Modulo returns the remainder. That means in this even number we are checking if our n is 4, right? 4 modulo 2 equal to 0. It is checking. While dividing 4 by 2, what we will get? We will quotient as 2 because 2 2s are 4 and our remainder will be 0, right? For every even number, we will get 0 as the remainder. Okay? See, if what is 6 divided by 2? The, the output is 3, right? This give the quotient, right? This give the remainder. And here remainder is 0, right? Even if we use this symbol also, we know the remainder is 0 because it is divisible by 2. 6 is divisible by 2. If the number is divisible by this number, if this number is divisible by this number, then the remainder will always 0, right? So, while we dividing our n with 2, our remainder will be 0. Okay? That means, see, if I divide 3 modulo 2, what will happen? Equal to 0, huh? No. First, we will try. 2 into 1 we will try. That is 2. Right? We will divide 2 into 1, 2 and we will get the remainder as 1. Right? Because 2 is 3 can divide by 2. So here the remainder is 1. Right? If it is 5, this equal to 0? No. First, we will divide the 5 by 2 into 2, 4. How many remainder we have? Here also we have 1 remainder. Right? So I am dividing 7 modulo 2 equal to 0. No, right? First, it will divide by 2 into 6. Sorry, 2 into 3, 6, right? Then what will the remainder we will get? We will get the remainder 1, right? So, wait, let me explain. See, this is the our division method. So first I am having 4 modulo 2, right? 4 modulo 2 I am having. We are checking it is equal to 0 or not. So first here inside this we have 4, outside we have 2, right? So how we will divide this? We will divide 2 2s are 4, we will divide and the remainder we will get 0, right? So this remainder only we are checking here. So we are checking this remainder to this, whether this 0 is coming or not only we are checking. See, what if we have 3 modulo 2? Okay, so how this gonna write? So we will have our division like this. Inside this we have 3 and outside we have 2, right? So we will divide like 2 ones are 2. Our remainder is 1, right? We get remainder as 1. So there is no 0. So again it will check 1 is 0 or not. It will check 1 3 modulo 2 equal to 0, but our remainder is 1. So this condition fails, then it will tell this is not even number. See, I am taking another even number, that is 6 modulus 2 equal to 0. See how we will write here? Addition 6, 2, right? So 2 3s are 6, then our remainder is 0, right? So here the remainder is 0, our condition is true. So 6 is even number. So this is how we are checking the number is even or odd. So here 4, and it will check 4 modulus 2, 4 modulus 2 equal to 0. Yeah, it is correct. Then it will print D is even number. That is our n number is even number. So wait, let me run this. Say I have given 4. 4 is a even number, right? Then I am giving 3. 3 is an odd number. Okay. So did you understand how to find the even or odd number, right? So what we want to find the odd number means, only odd number means, then the condition will be 1. Because every odd number when we divide, our remainder is 0, right? Sorry, 1. Every odd number when we divide odd number with 2, we get 1. See, I will tell in another example. 7 modulo 2 equal to 1. Then it is odd number. How? First, 7, 2, right? 7 3 is a 6. Then our remainder will be 1. Okay, understood? See, our remainder is 1. Our condition is 7 modulo 2 equal to 1. Then it is odd number. Every odd number will have the remainder as 1, and every even number will have the remainder as 0. Okay, I hope you understood. So this is our first problem in if else. About if else statements, right? So now we are going to see about the else if later. Okay, so I hope everyone understood what is if else. Now we are going to see else if. Okay, so what is else if? First I will write the syntax of the C. Okay, now we are going to see else if now. Okay, so first, what and all we see in if else condition. So our if else condition is if condition, then our block of code, then else block of code, right? So we are only here checking only one possible condition, right? We are only checking only one condition. If it is fail, then we are going to else block, right? So what if we want to check more than one condition, right? If we want to check more than one condition, we are using else if later. Okay. So this is if condition syntax, right? So now what is the else if later syntax? Don't get confused. The syntax is, first we will write one condition is if, right? Then here block of code will execute, right? If this if condition fails, then in if else what we have seen, if this if condition fails, then the automatically else block will execute, right? I don't need that. I want to check another condition, right? So else if condition. Okay, block of code. Understood? So this is the syntax of else if. If you want to check another condition, then again else if. Else if what the condition you want to check, you should write here. Block of code. Again you want to check another condition. Then else if. Condition. Block of code. Okay. If all this condition gets failed, then else will execute. Understood? If this all the condition gets fail only, the else block will execute. Understood? So this is the condition for else if later. Okay. I hope everyone understood. We will see in problem. If you see more problem, then it will understood. Okay. See first, we are going to check one condition. If this condition true, then this block will execute. That's it, right? Then again, if this condition fails, this condition will be checked, right? If this condition is true, then it will enter into this block of code. If this condition also false, then it will enter into this condition, right? Then it will goes into the block of code. If this also fail, it will goes into this condition and it will run this block of code. If all the condition get fails, then it will move into else block and do whatever the code inside the else block. We will see one example. Print positive or negative or 0. Okay. So this is the question, right? So first, for this what we want? We want one input, right? So I'm taking one input. From which function we want to get the input? Scanner, right? Percentage %d, then ampersand symbol n, right? Then first what we want to do, if the number is positive or not, what condition we need to do? If our n greater than 0, it is positive, right? Printf positive. Okay. Then here I have two more condition left, right? Negative and 0. So here I am going to check another condition if the number is negative or not. Or otherwise I will check for 0 if the number is 0 or not. So here we are using else if. If this if condition fails, check this also. Like that we are saying else if n equal to 0. It means printf 0. Okay. So if this two condition fails, then that is negative number, right? So we are just writing else print negative. So that's it. Okay. So first here if I give the number as -1, then now it will check here -1 greater than 0 or not. It is true? No, it is false, right? Then this printf will not print, right? Then it will goes into this else if block. Then it will check -1 equal to 0 or not. No, it is false, right? It is false. Then this block will not execute. Then again, if this two condition gets fails, then automatically the else block will print it, right? See the negative. If you don't need that else block, it is confusing, just write If n less than 0, print negative. Else block is not compulsory block. Okay, that is optional. Else block is optional. So next it will check here. -1 less than 0. Yeah, it is true. Then it will execute this block. Okay, so let me run this. See, it is asking input. I'm giving -1, negative. Okay, again I'm giving, and now I'm giving 0. It is printing 0, right? Now again I'm running. I'm giving one positive number. It is positive, right? So this is how the else if is working. Okay, I hope everyone understood. We will solve some problems. Okay, don't worry about that. We will surely will solve some problems. I hope you understood this. Okay, now we are going to see about the nested if. Okay, nested if else. Okay, so what is meant by this nested if else? The syntax is, I'm writing one condition, if condition, right? Then inside that if condition, again I'm checking. Again I'm checking. Okay, and I'm also doing the else block also. Condition inside condition is called nested if. Okay, one if condition inside another if condition is known as nested if. Okay, one inside one is known as nested if. Here also I can do else, then here also I can do if condition. Okay, then here also I write else. So this is what nested if else means. Okay, condition inside condition. Okay, if this condition true, then it will goes inside. Then it will check. We will write here another condition. Then this condition true, this block will execute. Otherwise, this else will execute. If this if condition itself failed, it will goes to the else block. And inside, it will check for one condition. And if this condition true, then it will do whatever here we are given, or else it will just execute the else block. Okay, so this is the syntax for nested if else. Okay, so now we will see one problem. The first I am taking one input, scanf, percentage %d, I'm using symbol n, right? So now what I am going to do? I am going to check the number. If it is positive number, then check if it is even or odd number. Okay, check for positive number and check if it is even or odd. Okay, so we are going to check. We have got one input, right? So first we are going to check for positive number. So first it should be positive number, then only it can be even, right? So for positive number, what is the condition? the n should be greater than 0, right? If this condition pass, then what we should do? We should check it is even or odd, right? Then if for even number, what is the condition? The n should be divisible by 2, right? Then it will go inside. Then it will print percentage d n is a even number, right? Then if it is not even number, then what it will do? It will just print n is odd number. Okay? Okay. Now in the else block, what we are going to do? Print negative number or invalid number. Understood? So what here will do? The program will first get the input, right? See, I am giving 4 as an input. Then it will goes to this first if condition, right? So it will go 4 greater than 0, it will check, right? It is true because 4 is greater than 0. Then it will goes inside this block. Then it will again check here, right? It will check here 4 modulus 2 equal to 0 or right. Yeah, 4 modulus 2 is equal to 2 because 4 is divisible by 2, right? It is true. Then this will execute this block and print 4 is a even number, right? Then this block else block will not execute. Then here our condition gets true, right? Then this else block will not execute. What if I have given a negative number? Minus 1 I have given, right? So here it will check. Here it will check minus 1 greater than 0. No, it is false. It will not enter into this condition itself. It will directly goes to the sales block and print negative number or invalid number. Okay? Okay. Let me run this. Yeah, I had given 4. Sorry, I have forgot to given the variable name. So it is printing default value. Okay, now we are getting right. 4 is a even number. So this is the basics of nested if else. We will solve some problems in nested if else. Hope you understood this nested if else. We will see in next problems now. We are going to solve some problems based on if else, else if later and nested if. Okay. So the first sum is find the even numbers or odd numbers given from the given numbers, right? So if I give 8, it should print even. If I give 7, it should print odd number, right? So what are the required things to print? Even or odd, right? So what are the required things? First I want one input. Then using scanf I'm going to get it. Percentage D, machine symbol N, right? Then I want to check if n divided by 2 equal to 0. Then print it is even, right? else printf it is R, right? So we will run it. I'm giving 4, see it is R, and I'm giving 7, it is R. Okay. So this is our first program answer. Okay. Hope you understood. See what is happening. First I will give 4, right? Then it will check here. 4 modulus 2 equal to 0 or not. Yeah, right? 4 will divide by 2. Then this condition will be true and this will be printed. Right? If I given here 7, 7 will not divided by 2. So it will become false and the else statement will be printed. So hope you understood. We will move to next problem. So next we are going to find about the greatest of two numbers. Okay, our statement is to find the greater of two numbers. We will enter two numbers and we need to find which is greater from another. Right? So for that I am creating one file. So as include stdio.h int main return 0. Right? So we want to get two numbers right for finding which is greater. I will take n comma n using scanf ampersand m ampersand, right? So we want to check which is greater. If m greater than n greater than m, then printf n is greater than m. Okay, here I will write n comma m. Okay, otherwise else just print m is greater than n. Okay, so here I will write m comma n. So if I give a scan of 4 and 5, here it will check what we have in n. It will check 4 greater than 5. No, it is false, right? Then here it will print 5 is greater than 4. So we will run this. So I am giving 6 comma 4. That is n is greater. See, 5 is greater than 4. Right? Then I am giving 6 comma 7. 7 is greater than 6. Right? So this is our second problem to find the greatest of two numbers. Okay? Hope you understood. We will move on to next question. So we have largest of three numbers. Okay, we have now C for two numbers, right? We are going to see for three numbers. That is nested if else. We are going to use nested if else. So what is our task? Find the target among three numbers. So what we want to do? We need to first create three variables and we want to get it from the user number, right? So from that we are going to find which is the largest number, right? So for that I am creating one file. So as include stdio.h in the main, then return 0, right? Then what we want to do, we need to just get three numbers, right, to find the greatest number. So I'm giving n comma n comma k. Okay. So using scanf, I'm going to get three input. That is Amazon million, Amazon million. Okay. Then what we are going to do? We are going to check which is greater, right? So if I have two numbers means I will just check if n is greater, then the n is greater, I can say. But we have three numbers. So first we should take this n and we should compare to both the variable. And then we should take this variable and compare to k and n, right? Then we should take this k and we should compare to both this number, right? So our n should be greater than m as well as k, right? So here I should use nested if n greater than m, and it should be also n greater than k, right? If this condition is true, print percentage d, that is n is greater, right? Right? Then else if, right? So check m greater than k. M should greater than k as well as m should greater than n, right? So here if m greater than n also, then only printf percentage d is greater, that is m is greater. Okay, if this two condition fails, then what will be the remaining output? Our remaining output will be k is greater, right? K is greater. So first I will give you a 5, 6, 7, 3 input. Okay, so first it will come to this place, it will check our n, that is 5 is greater than 6. No, it is false, right? Then this block will not check. Then it will goes to here. Now it will check our m is 6, right? 6 greater than our k is 7. It will check. No, this is also false. Then automatically it will goes to else block and it will print 7 is greater. Okay. So if I change here this to 8, right? So here what will happen? You check 8 will greater than 6. Yeah, this is true. And it will goes inside this condition and this will check 8 greater than 7 or not. Yeah, this is also true. Then here it will print. Yes, 7, 8 is greater, it will print. Okay, so now we will run this. So I am giving 8, 7, 5. 8 is greater. Okay, so we will give k as greater. So I am giving 5, 6, 7. See, 7 is greater. Okay, hope you understood this. We have another method for solve this question. See, we are here checking two condition in one if, right? So I am just cancel this if and I am writing here and n greater than k. Okay, so here what is happening? We have read about the sun, right? AND operator. Yes, logical operator, right? If this both the condition get true, then only this block will execute. If this both the condition true, if this also true and this also true, then only the total condition will be true, right? See here what is happening. 8, 6, 7 I have given, right? In first condition it will check 8 greater than 6. Yeah, it is true. And it will check our n 8 is greater than k also. Yeah, it is also true. Then true and true, what is the output? True, right? Then here we will get true, and then it will enter into the this line. Okay, then it will print a n is greater. Okay, this is the shortest version. Okay, nested if is we will use nested if. Okay, so I'm left code means it will see some cleanliness, right? So here also we can do like that, and m greater than n. So we don't need this if else, right? See, wait, let me print this. Okay, see 8, 6, 7. See 8 is greater. Now also it is working. Okay, we'll use this logical operator more in if else. Okay, so we should practice with this logical operator. So I hope you understood this. Greatest among three number. So now we are going to move to next problem. So our fourth problem is grade system. We want to display the grade based on our mark, right? So I'm going to create one file, grade problem 4.c. Okay. So as include, so int main return 0, right? So for grade we want one input, right? That is how much mark I have taken. So I'm taking mark using scanf. I'm going to get that mark, right? Amazon symbol mark. So here what is the question they have asked? See, we have given one mark. If it is above 90, we should print grade as A, right? If it is 80 to 90, then it is A plus, right? If it is 70 to 80, then the grade is B plus. Here A plus, right? If it is 60 to 70, then the grade is B, right? If it is 50 to 60, the grade is C. If it is below 50, we just want to print fail. Okay. So how we are going to achieve this? We have taken one mark, right? So here we are going to use 6 conditions, right? Now we will try the code for this problem. First, we want to check if our mark is greater than equal to 90, because 90 also grade A only, right? So print grade A, right? Then our next condition is it should be greater than 90 and it should be less than 90, greater than 80 and less than 90, right? we are going to use in between and operator because the both conditions should be true. Then only the mark is rely on in between this, right? So else if our mark greater than equal to 80, I am considering here 80 also, and the mark should be less than 90 because we added 90 in the before condition itself. Then it is printf grade A. Okay, here it is A plus. Else if. Next, what we want to check? We want to check if it is in between 70 and 80. So our mark should be greater than equal to 70 and our mark should be less than 80. Okay, then we should print grade B plus, right? Then what we want to check? We want to check if our mark is in between 60 and 70, right? Then else if our mark greater than equal to 60 and our mark is less than 70, then print grade B, right? Then we have another condition, right? When the mark is between 50 and 60, our grade is C. So then else if mark greater than equal to 50 and our mark is less than 60 means, then we should print grade C, right? Then if this all the condition gets fails, then the else block will execute, right? Then I am going to just print fail, right? So if I am give a mark 67, then first it will check here 67 greater than equal to 90 or not. No, it is false. Then it will goes to this condition. It will check 67 greater than 80 or not. No, this is false. But it will true for this condition. 67 is less than 90. But while we using AND operator, both the conditions should be true, right? Then only the output will be true. Then this will not execute. Then it will check here. 67 greater than 70. No, it is false. But here also 67 less than 80. It is true. But we are using AND operator. So both the case should be true. Then it will again comes to this condition 67 greater than 60. Yeah, this will be true. And our 67 is in between less than 70 only. So this is also true. Right? Then this block will be printed. Grade B will be printed. Right? See, this range is up to 80 to 89. This range is up to 70 to 79. Right? This range is 60 to 69. Right? This range is 50 to 59. Right? If all this fails, it is less than 50, then he got failed. Right? So we will run this 67. C grade B. Okay. So if I given mark that is less than 50, fail. Okay. So this is our calculate the grade problem. Okay. Hope you understood this. Thank you for listening our course continuously. Please subscribe for more videos. Okay. I hope you understood this equals problems. Now we are going to start the new topic that is break and continue. We will use more in if switch cases. We will see switch cases. First we are going to see about the break and continue. Okay. So I will just create one file. So first as include stdio.h int name return 0. Okay, now we are going to see about break, right? Break means what? It will, when we use that keyword, break is a keyword, right? It is a keyword, right? It is used to stop the execution when the particular point is occur or condition, right? Based on the condition we given, that based on that condition, the break will be occur. The break will stop the execution, okay, when the time reaches. The time, the condition we will be given when it should be stopped, okay. So break is used to stop the execution of the program. Switch statement is a selection control statement used to execute one block of code from multiple options based on the value of an expression, right? So what is the syntax of switch? See, if you don't understand theory, that's okay. We'll see in program, okay? So basically, we are having switch. In that, we will give one expression, right? Inside it, we have some cases, okay? We have cases, then value, okay? Then we will have a block of code. Then we have break here. We will see why we using break in switch case. See, if you want, I can use another case, another value too, then semicolon, not this colon, okay? Here we should give semicolon. Then block of code, then break. Okay, we can give n number of cases, okay? But at last there should be default case, okay? Default, we can print any default value, okay? Block of code. So this is the switch statement syntax, okay? Right? See, it is mainly used to an alternative to multiple if-else statement. We are reducing the line by using the switch statement other than if-else statements, okay? So here we will give our expression. Based on this expression, this value will be compared to expression, this expression. If this expression or one of this constant value will be equal, then this statement will be executed, okay? So we will see one example, okay? So here I am giving int n, okay? Just keep int n. Then I am getting the scanner, okay? Scanner percentage d ampersand symbol n, right? Then now switch case, okay? Switch. I am passing this n through this switch, okay? I am passing this n through this switch. Then I am writing case 1. The first case is if the n is 1, okay? If the n is 1, just print 1, okay? Then break, okay? Understood? Then I want another case, case 2. If my n is 2, then just print 2, okay? Right? Then break. Okay, then case 3. If my n is 3, then just print 3. So like this, we can write n number of cases in switch case, okay? But the break is compulsory. Why the break is compulsory? See, we will see that when, okay? And now I'm giving one default case. Default enter invalid number. Okay, so we just run this. Okay, don't worry, we will learn. We just run this first. See, I have given 3. See, first what is happening here? I have given here n as 3, right? So here the switch will be 3. So what this switch will do, it will search the 3 in this condition where this 3 number is having. It will check case 1. Here the number is 1, not 3. Okay, then it will skip this case. Then it will check this case 2. But here we have 2. So it will not check, go to this code. Then it will check this case 3, this number and this, the value and expressions are equal. Then it will execute this block. Okay. So I will give 1 here. So I give 2 here. Why we getting always 3? Because I have written here 3. Okay. I should change it to n. Right. So I'm giving a 2. It is printing 2. Okay. So whatever the expression I have written in this switch condition, it will search for that expression in this case value. Okay. If the value and expression matches, that will execute the code from that case. Okay. See now I'm given 4, that is not in the case. Invalid number. See why we are getting invalid number? Here it will go, n is 4, right? Then it will check. Here is 4. In this 4 it is having 4. In this case it is having 4. It will check. But we didn't write 4, right? Then it will just print default. For this purpose, we are using default case. Okay? If the number is not there, it should not show error, right? So, we are giving a default condition. Okay? So, let me take this pic. What is happening? I have given 3 invalid number, right? So, if I didn't given break means, it will come to this case, right? Then it will print 3. There is no problem. But I didn't break the condition here itself. I didn't break the program here itself. Then it will again go to the default. Okay, it will again go to default and it will print. See, if I given n as 1 means first this case will execute and 1 is printed, right? If I didn't use here break means it will also print the default. So what is the use of this break means if my value is found, just stop the program there itself. I don't need to execute the next line. So break is saying just break the program here itself and don't need to execute any other operations. If my value is found, just break it. I don't need to run other line of programs. Okay. So why we are using this break? To break the program. Okay. When my value is found. Okay. By using the break, we can get the value we wanted. Okay. And we stopping there itself. We does not want to run this default. Okay. So this is about switch case. Okay. So now we will do one project based on the switch cases, that is calculator. So calculator.c. As include stdio.h int main. So we are going to do project, that is calculator, using switch cases. Okay. So we are going to do this. So what are the operation we have in calculator? Plus, minus, addition, subtraction, multiplication, division, right? So we have 4 operations in calculator. So for that, what we want to do? We just want 2 input, right? To do that minimal operation, we want 2 variables. So first, I am declaring here initializing 2 variables for operations, right? So int d and n comma and m, right? First I've got the values for the operation. Then switch cases means we want cases, right? So that case we want to first insert an expression in that switch condition. Then the expression will be equal. It will perform the equalator operator with the value. Then it will compare, right? So I'm going to ask it in user input, right? Enter option. Okay. Enter operation. So then they will enter one option, right? For performing the operations. So and okay, right? Then what we want to do? We want to do one switch, right? Switch. What is the syntax switch? Expression. In the expression, what I am going to pass? I am going to pass the k, because that operation they need to perform, right? In switch case, for case 1, if they keep 1, that is addition. So here we will just printf 1 means add, right? Printf 2 means subtraction, right? Printf 3 means multiplication, right? Then 4 means, that is division, right? So we are asking option from the user input, right? So I'm giving slash n because it will print in different line, okay? Okay. Now 1 means addition, right? So I'm just going to print addition performed. So don't need addition performed, just we will display value. Okay, just percentage d value for addition. Okay, then we are going to a n plus m. Okay, see, this is directly right. You might not understand. We will do here one int L equal to n plus m. I'm storing it in and then I'm printing it. Okay. So now here it will print the addition value of n plus m. They choose addition. Okay, then I'm to writing case 2 for subtraction. Right? Then printing percentage D value for subtraction. Right? Then break. Break is important. Okay? Then case 3. Right? And case 3 for multiplication. Right? So n into m. Then print value for multi multiplication. Right? Then break. Right? What is the fourth condition? Case 4 means division, right? So int L equal to n by m, then printf value for division, right? Then again break. If the expression number is maybe 6 or 7, this we want to return default value, right? So just print invalid number, right? So this is our code for the calculator project. So what will happen here? First they will enter the number for the addition. I am giving 2 comma 3. Then I am giving a option as 2. Then here the k will be 2. It will check for the 2 in the case value, right? So it will check with case 1. The value is 1. It will not execute. Then it will check case 2. Yeah, this 2. Right? Then here it will come inside. It will perform 2 minus 3. Then the value will be minus 1. Right? Here we will have minus 1 value for subtraction. Then it will break. The code will be break and our calculator, let me run this. So if I given 4, 4 and I want addition means 8 value for addition. Okay. Then next I'm running for it 3, 7 and I'm giving multiplication. Okay. Then 21 for value for multiplication. Okay. Hope you understood this calculator program. So thank you for listening. Hope you understood. If any doubts, let me see in this comment.